All right, here we go with week one tutorial. If you want to go ahead and in Canvas, click on modules and then scroll down to week one. Where do we start? We'll go ahead and start with the module one overview. This week, we're going to be looking at the standards themselves, and what you want to focus on is the engaging students in the three dimensions of learning. So that's very important to remember that there are three dimensions to the science standards. And another important thing we want to remember is that a phenomenon is the focus that we want the students' attention to be on. So there's going to be some information on phenomenon, and you want to make sure that that phenomenon fits your unit and that each one of the units that or lesson plans that you do start with the phenomenon. And then later in the week, what we're going to be looking at is the practice of argumentation. And that's a little bit different. Scientific argumentation's a little bit different than just having an argument on the playground. This is where they make claims. Students make claims in groups, and then they critique each other's claims and use that evidence. So it's a real good life skill to learn. So let's go ahead and move on to the first assignment. With this is a week one class introduction. So all you need to do is post an introduction with this information right here. And then please be sure to respond to at least two others to follow up with a greeting, or if you want to reminisce if you've been in a class before or anything like that, or just think of it as if you're meeting at a social gathering. Make sure to read your classmates' original posts. Your initial post needs to be made by Wednesday, and your response to two peers needs to be done by Saturday. Okay, another important thing we're going to be taking a look at is NGSS standards. This is going to be the focus throughout the course, and it's written differently than ELA standards and math standards, so you need to pay attention to that. So to help you understand how the standards are written and the three dimensions, you want to go ahead and look at this introductory video. And then also down here, there's some resources. Do you want to take a look at that and then complete the quiz? The next assignment is the phenomenon. So the first thing you want to do, we'll click on this, the phenomenon and video review. What you would need to do is to complete this worksheet. With this, what you need to do is look at these websites and then look at four specific phenomenon. And then you want to, from those four specific ones, you just want to pick one and describes what happens right down here. Just to put your phenomenon name, tell me where you found it, describe your phenomenon, and what questions would arise, some scientific ideas, and why would this be a good phenomenon to have. So that's what you need to do for that assignment. And the next two are reading journals. The first one is with exploring types of classrooms. There's different types of classrooms. And this is chapters 1, pages 3 through 20. And what I'd like you to focus on are the two classes that are mentioned in the reading. There's two specific teachers, and you want to also compare what's been different from you and your educational experience. And then you need to complete this reading journal graphic, and then it gives some information on down here of how to complete the reading journal graphic. And if there's any confusion, your response should be 150 to 200 words in total. Then the next journal entry, carrying out types investigations, is very similar, except it's with chapter 7. And here's some specific areas to look at. Look at this to how to plan and carry out investigations. That's the whole focus. And that's on pages 136 through 140. And then there's also a very good example on pages 145 through 146. And just for fun, included a video on sound waves. So once again, you need to complete that reading journal graphic with the instructions written down here. And the whole entire reading journal response should be 150 to 200 words in total. And then this portion, what we're going to be doing is argumentation in classwork. So we're going to be doing a download. You're going to have you download an argumentation card sort. The first thing I do is you need to back up here. We're going to look at this Art of Argumentation PDF and discuss this in class. Then we're going to download a card sort and then actually participate in that card sort. And that will be done in class. And then the last thing you need to do for week 1 in classwork is turn in the argumentation sort that was completed in class. And the only way to get credit for this assignment is to attend class. So that's week 1 in a nutshell. Please let me know what questions you have, and I'll be happy to help.